With views from above and views from below, we're going places in this week's show. Our centerpiece story gives you a bird's eye view of drone technology. It's taking video to new heights.
There were times that you couldn't get a certain shot, or it was too cost prohibitive to get a particular shot. And with a drone, you can pop it up and get that same shot or something very similar, and it comes out looking stunning.
Then alligators getting a close-up after one of our videographers manages to sneak up. Plus, a touching story of a local woman who dreams of going places. Paralyzed from the shoulders down, she is planning a trip in the hopes of restoring her movement. We'll have those stories along with the latest in our Positively Healthy Medical series. I'm Amy Osher, and this is Behind the Headlines. I'm Amy Osher. Thanks for joining us. For work and play, drones are here to stay. For several years now, the tech gadget has been flying off store shelves. As the market grows, so are the ways we use them. Showcasing beautiful imagery is Drew Townsend's bread and butter. As the owner of a video production company, he finds the addition of drones has elevated his business.
Drones have been a game changer in everything that we've done. There were times that you couldn't get a certain shot, or it was too cost prohibitive to get a particular shot. And with a drone, you can pop it up and get that same shot or something very similar, and it comes out looking stunning.
Drones are now go-to tools in everything from promotional videos, real estate, tourism, and special events. But it was an extraordinary event that catapulted Drew into new territory.
It's a whole different vantage point up in the air.
Drones were instrumental in chronicling the aftermath of Hurricane Irma. In fact, the Daily News and the news press also utilized drones to survey the destruction. It was a stark contrast for video production crews.
What we're used to seeing, especially in our business, is that beauty. You're used to seeing that beautiful fountain on the lake behind the home, or used to seeing the front of the home or the beach. But after Irma, that's not what people wanted to see. They actually wanted to see the realism.
Mother Nature is always good source material, even in the commercial world, where video shoots are storyboarded. Drew seeks a dose of reality.
The shot that we all kind of say, boy, we really wish we could get it. It's birds flying through the shot. You can't control nature. So you get that sort of shot where you have that, and you go, that was cool.
Getting a rare vantage point is closer than you think. Some of the best aerial video is down low.
So it's that space between 15 feet and probably 80 feet that the biggest differences are being shown.
With new technology coming out all the time, keeping up with the drones isn't easy. What's next on your wish list? Are there some other cool things coming out that you want to get your hands on?
With drones changing as quickly as they are, there's always something on the wish list.
And have you seen this video taking us places we never thought possible? The portable GoPro camera is all about action and access. Recently, news press photographer Andrew West fashioned his own rig and captured alligators in motion. Motion is something a Naples woman can only dream of at this point. Renee Wisner suffered a terrible accident that left her a quadriplegic. She's lost nearly all movement but hasn't lost hope. Next month, Renee plans to attend an advanced therapy program for spinal cord injuries, determined to walk again. Shelby Reynolds and Katie Clan bring us her story.
I don't think of things as bad or good, it's just different. Different from my family, because they're not used to me being around this long. I'm usually here or taken off somewhere.
Can we get going here?
My accident was on 6 a.m. on November 3rd. So it was in the Himalaya Mountains, right? Dehradun is the capital of Uttarakhand, where I was living. And I was actually on my way to Nepal in a car. And so that's in the opposite direction of the hospital. So they had put me in my back seat of my friend's car and drive me to Dehradun first. That is the first memory that I have of opening up my eyes and seeing the bright orange robe of my Swamiji.
John? No. Yeah, could you come push her in for me, please?
Push me in. Oh, yeah.
On my C4 vertebrae, which is right where the big knob in the back of your neck is, that's it. That means that somebody took a pair of scissors and just cut my spinal cord.
Look centered to me.
No, but we'll fix it. It doesn't matter.
At first it was rough, the first few months, but it's gotten better. We still have our moments, of course, but it's been like a roller coaster of just learning, and not only learning about this, but learning what it's like to be 40 years old and back in the house of your parents.
Just had a shower, so your hair should be nice. Okay. Okay, close your mouth. Hold on. We've had some tough moments. But I would have given anything up to take care of my daughter. And the VA wanted us to put her in a nursing home, and I said no. Won't do it. I said she's got her mind, she belongs here, not in a nursing home, and she deserves the chance. So this is our goal with this fundraiser. It's imperative that she goes to Kennedy Krieger. He's the banker.
Okay, so the checking account balance, can I just give the number right now? It's $2,075 and some cents. I just got a $50 check, and that's what it's sitting at right now. That's what the checks.
They call it restorative therapy, because they don't want to teach you how to get, how to use your new body in a chair. They want to get you out of the chair. They want to get back what you used to have.
All right, here we go.
He's never, ever, for as long as we've been bringing him,
but I have expectations of myself to give it 150% in there and here at the house, whatever they say I need to make sure that I'm doing my part, especially with getting community help financially. I want to be able to show the community that what they get from it, and it's all about giving back. I am hoping that I'll get something back. What it is at this point doesn't really matter, just something. Just to know that there's a place that actually believes that I can do this has been a blessing in itself. So.
Coming up, it's a subject men don't like to talk about, but we're going there. The latest on ED in our Positively Healthy report. That's up after the break.
Life here is amazing, and so is the joint care. At the Total Joint Center at Physicians Regional Healthcare System, we've changed the experience of joint replacement for good. With our comprehensive joint care program, most hip and knee replacement patients return home in just 2 days, because we know you want to get on with your active life. Pain-free living starts at Physicians Regional Medical Center, Collier Boulevard, and Physicians Regional Medical Center, Pine Ridge.
Hiring the right moving company is important. Best Moving and Storage is a family-owned and operated business serving Southwest Florida for over 22 years. From our free in-home estimate until the last piece of furniture is in your new place or stored in our climate-controlled warehouse, we treat you like family. Best Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured, with all of our employees being certified drivers and packers. When it comes to protecting your treasured belongings, choose a company that's experienced and trustworthy. Call Best Moving and Storage today at 239-592-6565.
My name is Steve Unser, and cabinetry is my specialty. I have been creating custom designed cabinetry for 20 years in Southwest Florida, and now I am celebrating the grand opening of our new Naples showroom. Steve Unser Cabinetry will help you design your kitchen, bath, or home office with stunning results, offering the best quality of cabinets with a wide variety of design options and pricing to fit any budget. If your kitchen isn't becoming to you, you should be coming to us. Now 2 locations to serve you.
It may be an embarrassing situation, but not a lonely one. More than 18 million men in this country suffer some degree of erectile dysfunction, so your doctor is quite familiar with the diagnosis. Here's the latest on treatment options in this week's Positively Healthy. Whatever you call it, ED, erectile dysfunction, or impotence, the issue is widespread.
We actually underestimate how many people actually are affected by it.
Dr. Alexander Rosen is a board-certified urologist with Physicians Regional Medical Group. He believes many men suffer in silence rather than address ED with their doctor.
The numbers are staggering. It's roughly 50% of men over the age of 50 have some form of erectile dysfunction.
The condition is associated with a number of physical and psychological causes, including heart disease, diabetes, alcoholism, and depression. Regardless of the underlying problem, there are ways to overcome.
Treatments are going to be directed at erectile dysfunction in general. And there's typically a stepwise approach to moving through how we treat it. So the most convenient is oral medications.
We've all heard of the little blue pill and other drugs aimed at ED, but they don't work for everyone. And men with heart conditions may be unable to take pharmaceuticals. Even so, there are other options.
There's vacuum erection devices, or what people call penis pumps. There are injectable therapies, so it's a tiny little diabetic needle that you inject the medication in the side of the penis, and they work really well. There's implantable prosthetic devices. We can implant a pneumatic device. It's water-filled, it has a pump, it's all within the body.
Knowing there are several methods to choose from gives men with ED a sense of relief.
When they work, people are really happy with it because that's all they want is a good outcome and good quality of life from it.
No longer a pipe dream, a Naples church is welcoming a new member to the congregation. A massive new pipe organ will play its first service today. Despite being new, the instrument already chalked up quite a history prior to its first service at Vanderbilt Presbyterian Church. First, it took 4 years to build. Then installation was disrupted by flooding late this summer, and then along came Hurricane Irma. The organ company's co-owner took cover inside the organ, using it as a shelter for 2 days. Now assembled and ready, the huge instrument is a showpiece. It contains more than 3,400 pipes and an advanced computer system that gives it rich harmonics. And carved within its filigree are some unique surprises. You can find out more by checking out Harriet Heithause's story at naplesnews.com. Harriet is one of the regulars on The Beat. Here's a sneak peek of a few other stories our reporters are working on. Guys?
Thanks, Amy. So this week is actually going to be one of the biggest weeks for affordable housing in Collier County in at least a decade. Commissioners are going to take a look at a draft of a plan that's going to really, that a lot of people are hoping will change the way the county does business and for affordable housing, for developers specifically who want to build affordable housing. Some people are still kind of rolling their eyes. They're a little bit skeptical though, because this issue has been coming around, it's been kicked around for years, and Collier County Commissioners have really done very little for it. There's going to be talk about bringing back an affordable housing trust fund. We're going to see if that moves forward. Also going to be talking about changing impact fees, charging less for people who want to build affordable homes. The county's tried those in the past. They've never really worked, and commissioners have never really followed through on it. So we'll see if they will this time around. The big thing is the county believes it needs 1,700 units. That's what it thinks it's short. 1,700 apartments or homes that people, you know, who aren't making $100,000 can afford. But this plan shows that it'll only create about 250 or so for the people in most in need, for the people who are making around $35,000, $40,000 a year. So we're going to follow up more on that, and you can find out more at naplesnews.com.
Hi, I'm Ashley Collins. I'm a reporter with the Collier Citizen. The Naples International Film Festival is just around the corner, and I have you set up with the 48 diverse films that are playing from October 26th to the 29th at the Artist Naples and also at Silver Spot in Mercado Naples. There's narratives, shorts, documentaries, and a Florida film showcase actually telling the story of a girl from Fort Myers who is an aspiring actress and has Asperger's. There's a lot of films, so you might want to grab some popcorn and go to the Artist Naples website to purchase your tickets. For more on this story, visit naplesnews.com.
Hi, I'm Shelby Reynolds. I'm a features reporter here at the Naples Daily News, and Halloween is right around the corner, so we thought we'd switch up the tradition a little bit and instead of carving pumpkins, carve pineapples. Here in Southwest Florida, we don't really get the fall colors and fall weather. We have tropical weather, so pineapples are a better fit here, we thought, than pumpkins. So we did a little how-to video on how you can do it yourself, and also how to preserve the pineapples going into the next few weeks. So you find that story at naplesnews.com.
Hey everyone, Dave Osborne, breaking news editor of the Naples Daily News. I recently interviewed Professor Lou Major. He's with Rutgers University. Some of you may remember him from last year when he spoke about the rivalry between Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson. Well, this year he's going to speak about the mind of Abraham Lincoln. That's not Daniel Day-Lewis, that's Abraham Lincoln. He'll be speaking about the 16th President of the United States on November 10th at New Hope Event Center in East Naples on Davis Boulevard. It starts at 10 a.m. If you sign up for it, you get a packet, a 60-page packet PDF you can print out of Abraham Lincoln's writings, and you can go read that before you go to the event where Professor Major is going to talk. So look for my story at naplesnews.com. We'll see you soon.
Check this out. It's a bathroom like no other. The way they see it at Ding Darling, when you have to go, you may as well make the most of it. A look at the park's wildlife restrooms is coming up on Behind the Headlines.
Bear's 72nd anniversary sale. Shop now and get 65% off the ultimate chair by Stressless. Just $15.97. Don't miss this deal. $8.97 for this designer queen bed or dining table. Shop store-wide savings like this Broyhill sofa. Just $8.97. Often imitated, never duplicated. 72 years of award-winning service delivering our customers the best selection, quality, and value. Come celebrate with Bears.
The area's only 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting for the care you need. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. Only at Physicians Regional Healthcare System.
Is your auto insurance keeping pace with your life? Ask for a AAA Triple Check Insurance Review to see if your current policy is still a good fit. An agent will assess changes in your life, like new vehicles or drivers. Make sure you've got the right coverage and all the discounts you deserve. They'll also see how a AAA membership can round out your protection on the road. Plus, provide roadside assistance, discounts, free services, and vacation extras. Ask for your AAA Triple Check today.
Streamlined modern furniture is one of the hottest trends in home decor. While it may be the new big thing, the look is evolving in a way that's winning over people with more rustic taste. Here's this week's Inspired Living. Kathy, I have to admit, I really love this look. And you said it's kind of a new take on modern?
I would call it a kind of a new take on modern, but it's really kind of old as well. Because to me, it's like the 50s and the 60s into the new century. It's modern and it's contemporary, but it's also warm and earthy.
It is. It's got a kind of a chunky and a texture to it as well. Like this bed is a perfect example of that.
This bed is such a fantastic bed. Everyone loves this bed. Our consumers love it. And why they love it is you can do the wings on the ends of the bed or not. You know, you don't have to have that whole wall like that.
Mm-hmm.
The fabric is called a Revolution fabric. It is virtually carefree. It washes with soap and water, so you don't have to worry.
And it has a neat texture, so it doesn't seem, it's not real dainty, like it might soil or tear or something.
Exactly. And it has that modern look with the diamond pleats. And it's just overall, the footboard goes all the way around, so you can see that as well. And it's just a terrific bed, and it's a kickoff for the whole group, I think. There's dining.
Yeah, you mentioned a whole group, so you're kind of taking this into
the
whole house?
We take it into the dining room, and as you can see, this is one long table, perfect for a large family.
Mm-hmm.
It is a highly configured white oak that's wire brushed, and you can see it, the back of the chairs, the pleats kind of mimic the texture. It's a highly textured. You can feel the grain, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
That's what gives it that earthy feel. So it's contemporary, but it's warm, and I think it's very family friendly.
I was going to say it is very livable. It doesn't seem like something that's sterile, that it's more looking like a showroom than an actual home site.
Exactly. That's why I like it. And also the Revolution fabric is on the chairs as well, so you don't have to worry about spills so much. And it's just overall, I think, a really great group. Hardware is all stainless steel, so it's virtually carefree.
Very nice, very streamlined look, and I can see a lot of people really enjoying this.
Mm-hmm.
Face it, we all have to go sometime. At Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge, they hope to turn a quick trip to the bathroom into a memorable experience. Staff at Ding Darling wanted to bring more people into the Visitor and Education Center, and what better place to start than the restrooms? And so they tricked the area out with a really cool 3D mural.
A lot of people just come up and use the bathrooms. We want to try to get those people to actually come back into the center and extend their learning experience.
The 145-foot-long scene depicts the underwater estuary, including mangroves and animals that live in the habitat.
It's a great way for people to get immersed into the ecosystem and the environment, get excited about animals they might see, so they can head out on the trail.
The so-called learning laboratories were paid for with a $125,000 grant from the West Coast Inland Navigation District, along with private donors. During the renovation process, the bathrooms were also upgraded to green status, making them both eco-friendly and eco-inspired.
So it's definitely the first of its kind that we know of, and definitely the best bathrooms in all of the Fish and Wildlife Service. I would even say the Park Service. I'm saying it. And no, it's a place where we know we need to meet people's needs, and a lot of those needs are using the restroom before they get out and go hiking or kayaking or bird watching. So the first stop is the restroom. That's usually the #1 question. Where's the restroom? And then, do you have an alligator? So we have both. We have a restroom and we have an alligator swimming overhead.
What we wanted to do was essentially transform a necessary nature call into an innovative nature enthrall.
Oh my goodness.
Finally, we talk about stone crab season quite a bit because many of those much-loved delicacies are harvested right here in Southwest Florida. Ken Faye Marody at the News Press show us how they cook the crab claws.
So after
and you know you want some. That will do it for this edition of Behind the Headlines. You can always catch up on past shows by logging on to naplesnews.com. On the left-hand side under Quick Links, select Behind the Headlines. I'm Amy Osher. See you back here next week.